Picture a stoplight on an ordinary Tuesday. In the left lane sits a brand new, blacked-out luxury SUV, freshly washed. In the right lane, idling next to it, is a 10-year-old sedan with a small dent in the bumper. That contrast hides a strange reality. The person in the luxury SUV is often struggling more than the marketing suggests, while the driver in the older car is frequently the one building the kind of freedom that doesn't need to be announced. This chart shows the financial reality humming beneath those glossy car payments. 60% of Americans operate at a zero balance threshold. Filter this to people earning six figures, and 40% are also living paycheck to paycheck. 2 out of 5 high earners finish the month with nothing left over. We have been trained to confuse the visible signals of spending with the actual accumulation of money. These two behaviors are often moving in opposite directions. Income is simply the water coming out of the faucet. It announces itself loudly. But wealth is the water you actually keep in the tank. A person can have a massive salary pouring in, but if their tank has a crack in the bottom, they own almost nothing. The luxury SUV signals a big faucet. It tells you absolutely nothing about the tank. More often than not, looking rich is a performance covering up extreme financial fragility. To understand why high earners empty their tanks, you have to look at what spending actually does for us. Humans are wired to read status as survival information. Today, those signals are a luxury watch, a logo, or a renovated kitchen. We buy these objects for the sentence we hope other people will say about us. Economists call the resulting cycle the treadmill. You buy the nicer item, you feel a lift for a few weeks, and then that object quietly becomes your new normal. The lift fades, you reach for the next upgrade just to feel the same spark again. Every major possession drags a whole ecosystem of expenses behind it. Buy one beautiful chair, the couch looks shabby. The couch has to go. Then the rug, then the coffee table. One upgrade sets a new baseline, and everything around it has to rise to meet it. This creates a rapidly accelerating cycle that scales right alongside your income. A raise that should buy freedom buys a heavier stack of monthly obligations instead. The look-rich lifestyle is a compounding trap. It forces high earners to run faster, absorbing heavier obligations every year while standing entirely still. Look at the single most visible status symbol in American life, the car. The average price paid for a new vehicle recently crossed $50,000, pushing the average monthly payment near $770. This graph illustrates the mechanical trap of modern car financing. To make those $770 payments survivable, buyers stretch loans out to 85 months. A machine engineered to lose value the moment you drive it home drops instantly, leaving a massive gap in the middle where the buyer owes far more than the car is worth. Now, calculate the invisible opportunity cost. If you drive a paid-off used car and funnel that same $750 into a basic index fund every month, that habit grows. Let it compound for 30 years, and you are staring at a figure north of $900,000. The genuinely rich know this math. Researchers at Experian Automotive found that the luxury car costs a monthly payment, but it quietly purchases a decade of extra working years, handing the bill to your future self. Let's make this concrete with two people you have probably worked beside. Imagine two coworkers, hired the same week for the exact same role, making the exact same starting salary. The first coworker celebrates the new job by leasing the car that matches the title. They sign for an apartment that stretches their budget to the edge. They upgrade their phone on schedule and keep their lifestyle a half step ahead of every raise. The second coworker keeps driving the car they already owned. They split a modest place. Before their money ever touches their checking account, they silently automate a fifth of every paycheck straight into investments. Then life does what life does. A recession hits. The company announces layoffs. Both coworkers get the exact same envelope on the same morning. Within weeks, the first coworker is forced to take the first job that calls on whatever terms it offers, because their stack of monthly obligations never paused. The second coworker has a cushion deep enough to breathe. They take 3 months off, turn down 2 bad offers, and accept the right one on their own timeline. A full tank provides optionality. That cushion provides the leverage to walk away from a job that's grinding you down, take half a year off for a family emergency, or say no to opportunities that don't align with your goals. Real financial independence is silent. It removes the need for a badge, a logo, or an audience. allowing you to stop playing a game designed to extract your resources and start building a life on your own terms.